There's a long list of jobs and projects that need to be done as a homesteader. That's amplified as a new homesteader because you're still trying to create all your systems. That's what Jen and I have been doing for the last 3 years. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to do things twice. We have to make sure that we're using our time adequately and managing our time. And with the number of projects, sometimes we can't spend the amount of time needed on a specific project to get it done right. And that's what we're working on today, is to remedy that. You see, when we built our skirting for the cabin, the one access panel, which is underneath our hallway, we weren't able to complete because number one, we didn't exactly know what we wanted it to look like. And number two, it just really wasn't a priority of ours at the time. It's not that we didn't build one. It's just that we didn't really build it the right way. Now let me show you what I'm talking about here. So just like the skirting that's on the cabin now, being temporary, the the gate here I have was temporary. Unfortunately, the cat still gets down here, the dog digs in here, and so it is time to make a permanent gate here, or at least a fence that will prevent any critters from getting underneath the cabin, or the dogs or the cat.
Anything I can do to help?
And they look pretty.
Well, I know this hat is just, look at this. Could you check this out?
See that? What's that going on? Oh yeah, you should be standing. You should let YouTube see that. Yeah, let's let YouTube see that. And why don't you explain to YouTube why you're wearing that hat?
Because the black flies are out and I don't like them to get near my face and my ears, and it protects me.
Are they really that bad?
Not right now.
But overall, are they really that bad?
Oh yeah, overall they're bad. They are really, no, they're nasty little critters.
Yeah?
Yeah, the first year we were out here, we had gone out in the woods and we were cutting down some trees and stuff and some brush.
Yeah.
Had my rubber boots on, pants tucked in my boots, came in, take my boots off to get you lunch fixed, and I looked like a murder scene on my ankles. It was just, I screamed for you because I thought I had cut myself with the chainsaw or something and didn't realize it because it was bad.
Yeah.
And then ended up having those marks for like months after we went back.
Oh yeah.
Since then, it hasn't been as bad, but that first time,
That first year was pretty rough.
that first year was rough. And then I could do a dance. Back to the show. You gonna staple the bottom?
Yeah. No. I was just going to leave it here so that the critters could go in and out.
That's why I'm here.
That's right. Now, since we used the fencing that we had cut for the chicken coop, so we've got two sections here I'm just going to zip tie these together in the center.
Rick, if you don't stop, I'm going to shoot you. Yeah, boy.
The boys won't let us even play around without them getting upset.
Hello. Hello. Hi. You going to get them?
That's okay.
Rico!
Rico, what are you doing?
Come on now.
This is our fence, bro.
Get down.
What are you doing up here? Why are you up here?
I want attention.
You want attention?
He wants me to get his butt. Let me get that butt.
Mwah. I know. Mwah. I know. All right, but you got to get off. Please don't destroy it. I just built this.
Off.
Come on. Let's get off.
Off. Off. Good
Thank you.
boy. Good boy. Where's my good boy? Where's my good boy? Come here. Yes. I love you. Sue's gonna be mad at you.
It's okay. This has worked for several years, and yeah, I mean it worked, so we kept using it. But now we've got something much better. I mean that's good, right?
Got a little gap at the bottom.
Yeah, but the intent isn't to let little things in here.
It's to keep the big things out.
The raccoons and the possums and skunks and dogs and cats.
Well, you do know Sue will dig.
Well, we're going to put some stuff in front though, too. That's better.
That's better.
That's great.
Yep, that fits much better.
Wow.
That cuts that bottom.
Yeah.
Probably the board's a little different cut.
Yeah. Now, when we go to redo the skirting, and depending on time, we're either going to do it this summer or next. We are actually going to convert all of the skirting into the skirting here that we have on our back porch. And so in order to do that though, that's going to be quite a project. But when we do that, we're going to be leaving this like this. The only thing that I might do, just to keep it looking the same or similar, is put up cedar boards here. So we'll see. But I may actually do that now, because now that I'm thinking about it, it sounds pretty good. I think it'd be nice. So
You have enough cedar boards to do that?
I absolutely do.
Oh yeah, we have a ton of cedar, don't we?
We sure do.
That we got milled right here on our property.
We should actually just do that.
We can do
right
that.
now.
Why don't we do that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that was a great idea. And see, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of the stuff that we come up with, we make up on, like right now, you know. This was the original plan, but as I'm kind of talking through with redoing our skirting, having the boards there that would look nice. So
now, question.
Yeah.
Come wintertime,
Yeah.
are we gonna just attach some foam to the backside of that?
No, I'm just gonna put foam in front of it.
In front of it?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that would, you know, I thought if we had a way to attach it to the backside like we are going to do it for the skirting, we could just put the foam in.
I guess we could. we could rig this so that foam would just slide through the back. Well, we'll figure that out later.
That'll be a wintertime thing.
Yeah.
Or fall.
Put some cedar on this. Make it look pretty. How's that look? I don't think it looks too bad. So I know it's a little tall, but it's easy to handle and it looks good. So yeah, on to the next project. So it is black fly season. It's actually just getting started right now. And there's a few things that Jen and I do here on our homestead to help kind of protect ourselves from them. Now you saw that Jen earlier had a hat with a net on it. So we do use those primarily throughout the entire black fly season. But what we also use are what we call smudge pots. Now a smudge pot is simply anything that will give us a slow burn and produce smoke. And in this case, we use cedar sawdust. Now we're going to have several of these going on throughout the summer, and we will strategically place them, one here right near the solar, and then we have another one that goes into the garden area when we get out there to start working and planting later in May. It's not 100%, but it certainly is an effective way to protect ourselves against the black flies. And if all else fails, then we just throw on some DEET and call it a day. So it's been a minute since we had these trees taken down and we were able to get all of this area cleaned up. Now we did leave this big tree here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Right now it's out of the way, but I think eventually we'll probably cut it all up and pull it out of there or something. I don't know. At least I've got the space where I wanted to put my fence. And the reason that we're putting a fence here is more about keeping the dogs in. This is the main road that we live on. And when folks do come down here, the dogs have a habit of running out to them. And I don't want that to happen. So we're not fencing in the whole thing yet. Black flies are getting bad. We are running the fence down the line here. To about right there I think this is the last post. But the dogs aren't going to know any better. They don't really go that way when someone comes here. They usually just come, from here, and then all of this will be blocked off. So hopefully that'll do the trick. I don't know if this fence is going to stay like this. We're probably going to end up moving it here in a couple of years when we do fence this whole area in. But for now, this is going to work perfect. So the boss is here. She's right there. So we're going to go ahead and tackle this. So the funniest thing just happened. So that blackbird I hope you just saw him. He was up there in that tree. He just pooped on Jen. Yep, there. He just pooped on you.
So I got chicken shit yesterday and I got bird shit today.
Yes, you do. So, yeah.
Well, get it off me.
Let me get that off you.
I know the puppies will be happy. Well, they won't be happy. They won't be happy, but we will.
We're happy. The boys are not going to be happy, but that's okay. So we've got the fence up as far as we wanted to take it, which is nice. Kind of goes from our front gate out here to the woods a little bit. Again, the whole purpose was simply to keep the dogs in and prevent them from running out to greet visitors, the cars that come up. So in the past, when we've been working outside, not so much before we logged all of this, because this was all forest here, but ever since we've logged it, somebody would drive up, the dogs would run out, and you know, you and I would go nuts. So now we don't have to worry about it, so that's good. But I'm gonna clean this up. We were gonna park the truck there, over here by the front gate, but since Jen got pooped on, we realized that the birds are pooping in the truck, and I don't want a truck full of poop, so we're gonna move the truck, and which would be nice, so it doesn't get pooped. There we have it. We're done. Moving on to the next project, whatever that might be.